So you have been through different hoods and phases of life. There was college, there was being a young woman, there's marriage, there's divorce, there's being a mom. How would you say you found yourself through the different phases of life? How did you have that comeback to yourself moment at each and every point in your
The
life?
truth is, I didn't have a comeback moment at every point.
You just dealt with it and
Yes,
grew as time.
I think that, especially with motherhood, I realized that when your children are still like, at least all the years before preteen, you live for your kids. You don't see yourself. You don't. I think I look and feel better now than those years because
times, yeah.
it was never about me. The part of me coming back to myself actually started happening in recent years when you guys started becoming more independent, and me now realizing, obviously that I have a life. I'm somebody.
Yeah.
There's different expressions to us as a person. Being a mother is one of it. It's not the main thing, but it's one of it. And I think that's where a lot of women miss it. The moment they become a mother, they just switch. Yeah, they get so absorbed. Like, oh, this is who they are, this is their identity. Or even marriage is for some people who is marriage. They forget themselves. If they are not Mrs. whatever, that's the end of them.
Yeah.
So before you became Mrs. X, Y, and Z, before you became Mama Lagbaja, who are you? And that's what I realized when I now, moved from that season where I was not about carrying marriage on my head, and then you guys actually then growing, seeing you guys becoming gradually independent. I now started finding myself. What do I like? Who are you? What do you like? What makes you happy? What makes you tick?
Yeah.
Because until I find that in me, anybody that comes into my life is just a plus. It's just an addition.
Yeah.
So I don't. Otherwise, you're going to be putting that responsibility on someone else.
Yeah.
So I knew, I had to find me.
Yeah.
And I did. And I continue to, because one of it is also still finding purpose too.
Yeah. So now we're switching into the woman you are now, this current season in your life. What was something you felt like you had to unlearn as you got older? So entering this season, things that you've noticed that I kind of had to let go in order to blossom more and flourish in this new season.
I think that in every season, first of all, we should always self-evaluate.
100%.
In this season, I've learned that as long as you breathe, you will keep learning. So in this season, for me, honestly, and I continue to learn, is patience and forgiveness. Letting certain things go. Like what I ask myself a lot of times now is, as much as I want to react, is it worth it? Is it gonna, is it gonna bring any result? It depends. And that's not to say that I shouldn't acknowledge my feelings or deal with what I need to deal with. But there are some things
they're not worth
your energy. Yes. So I've learned that. Then patience is something that I will always forever learn, because I still find it difficult up till today to be patient. However, I try to call myself when I realize that, I'm not being patient in a situation. Then also learning to listen to understand rather than listening to respond. That was a huge turning point for me. Understanding that I have to listen to understand as opposed to listening to respond to someone.
Yeah. So what's something you're proud of in this season of your life, or just things you're proud of?
A lot of things, I think, which things that we've accomplished as a family.
Yeah.
I'm just proud. I'm proud, and I don't even get to be proud of myself enough. Like you guys always say that to me. But when I sit down and I see where God has brought me, how far rather God has brought me, I realize that I should actually pat myself on the back, and clap for myself. I'm proud of myself, funny enough, most especially as a mother. I think that is my greatest accomplishment, I have to be honest. When I look at you and your sister, how you guys have turned out, many people that have come to me, you raise good girls, you raise wonderful children, it's not every day you get that. Honestly, I think that's my greatest accomplishment, is that the fact that I have raised two beautiful women who know what they want out of life, who are responsible, who are children of God, who have faith in God and trust in God. That's the truth. That's my greatest accomplishment. I think I'm learning to celebrate myself more now. As I'm turning 50, I won't lie, at 50, I am proud of where I am. Proud of what I've accomplished. And happy, actually. Happy with the people I'm surrounded by, who show genuine love, with the church that
We have.
that we have family. So
Yeah.
I'm at a good place.
So, in the spirit of the beauty of this season, what was a joy that you didn't see coming or expect from this season of your life?
I think is not that I didn't see it coming. Is what you and your sister have accomplished so far.
Oh.
And it's not that I didn't see it coming. It's just it's here.
Yeah.
You know how you're expecting something and then now, oh wow, it's time.
Finally happened.
I think for you especially. So yeah, I think that is exciting. I feel like we're in with you. I'm excited for what's to come.
Yeah. Yes.
And with Tommy is exactly the same thing. You know, Tommy went. She did the whole
180.
the whole 180.
Fat 180. Okay,
Like the way from her first year in college to now her actually going to her final year. And her, when I look at her LinkedIn profile, I'm like, wow. You know, I'm like, wow, she's accomplished a lot, certifications, a lot of things. She's doing big things, you know. So honestly, so it's not that I didn't expect it because I trust God, I know Him.
Yeah.
It's just that we don't know when.
Yeah.
So I think it's the fact that it's happening in this season.
Yeah.
That's it's more like that.
Yeah. Praise God for that.
Yes.
All right. So what is something you value now that you didn't always value?
You guys' opinion.
Oh.
That's also because you're now adults. So
Yeah.
I guess, and it doesn't mean that as teenagers, so let's not get it twisted, that your teenager comes to you or your preteen comes to you and says, oh mommy, doesn't mean what they're saying is rubbish.
No, yeah.
It's just that I didn't value it as much. I value it a lot now. In fact, a lot. You guys advise me, and it's not a place of you know, they're just talking your kids. No, I value it a lot. So that's definitely something that that I value. Maybe I guess I didn't really value before that I value now 100%. Yeah.
So we're stepping into motherhood.
Okay.
But real quick, how did motherhood change your life?
It made me, I would say this, and I know that a lot of mothers will relate. It made me see a different type of love.
Oh,
yes. It
I heard that a lot, but
yes. And you won't understand till you have kids.
Yeah.
It made me see, you know, the love that you will love someone so much that you can lay down your life literally. Like for my kids to feel, I'd rather feel. Than for anything to happen to my kids, let it happen to me. You hear it even when you watch movies where mothers are shouting and saying, let it happen to me, not my children. That's he opened my eyes to a different type of love, made me even understand my mother better. So yes,
it actually reminds me of the love of God for us.
Yes, honestly, I don't think there's any better description
than
being a mom. You want to know what it feels like when you offend God, and then you still love Him. It's the same. It's almost. It's not
exactly. I
but
think it's
very similar.
In fact, I think I read somewhere that motherhood is a form of God's expression to human beings.
Yeah.
So I
agree. In fact, you offend your mother, and in that moment that she's still pissed, they call her to say, "Oh, I have a flat tire." As a mother, default, you move into action. Start thinking about, how is she going to get it? So how is she going to? Are you going to ask questions? Are you okay? Are you safe? Is there any? Yeah.
So tell me the story of the day I was born. Walk me through it.
You know, it's funny, but as much as I forget things, and it's so funny, like someone will literally tell me something yesterday, I'll forget today, but I still remember step by step.
Wow.
How I had you. So I was, I had you in the UK, and I had gone 3 months prior to my due when I knew that I would be there. I think I went in September. That particular day, I had made a foriro and poundo.
Oh, that's interesting. I really like pounded yam.
Maybe that's why you like it. Now that I even think about it, I was in my sister's house and I had just eaten a foriro and poundo. Everybody else, my mom was still alive. My mom was there. I had people, a lot of family around me. I went upstairs to my room to nap. and my water broke.
Not today.
And your due date was, you were 3 days late. You were November 7 was the day. I had you on Monday, November 10. I told my sister and we went to the hospital, didn't have any contraction, nothing. Got to the, and then my sister retired. She's retired now, but she was a pediatrician with that hospital. She was allowed, around me. Even my mom, Grandy, was also allowed around me. You weren't coming. I wasn't contracting. So they gave me the gas mask. Now the gas mask, I don't even know that it helps. To be honest, it just makes you sleep, it kind of makes you slow, not even like sleepy. Bruising. Yeah, you're just kind of sleepy. And then I realized, well, since you were my first, I didn't know, but I realized at that point that I should not have eaten the pounder because I threw out till my tummy was empty.
Damn.
So I feel like because of the way you were pushing, it was pressing so I just had to get rid of any food. So eventually they gave me an injection. I still saw the mark recently on my hand. But anyway, now this one makes you sleep, literally. However, it also made you sleep in my belly. After that, obviously I had, better dilation and I contracted and I had you naturally. You came out and you did not cry. You came out sleepy.
Demure girly.
You came out sleepy because of the injection.
Oh yeah.
And that even further affected you. You did not eat for, I think, the first few hours, if not more.
Okay.
So I had to express milk because you couldn't. Your mouth was tiny. You couldn't suck. Plus, you were tired from that medication that they gave me as well. You still wouldn't take my breast until we got back to Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
1 month.
One month after we came. Okay. Yeah, I can remember. One day I just said, let me just try. And it worked. And that was when I stopped expressing milk for you. But yeah, that's how I had you.
Oh, what was the vibe like when I came out?
It was beautiful.
Who was in the room?
There was Grandy. Grandy was so excited. In fact, Grandy caught your umbilical cord. And I remember as we were shaking and Titi said, shake cord, And it was just excitement. Everybody was happy. And that's why I say motherhood. I couldn't sleep. All that stress of not being able to sleep at night. No, I was good. I was happy doing it.
Aww.
I was happy doing it.
That was beautiful. So although generally you're never prepared for motherhood, there's no blueprint, there's no script, what aspect of it surprised you the most or caught you off guard completely? Like you're like, bro, I did not expect this at all.
To be honest, I think it's times where maybe I felt like, oh, these children don't appreciate me enough, or they don't, Yeah, so that feeling kind of caught me off guard. Because I think I always just had the mindset that your children will always appreciate you because you're their mother.
Yeah.
Not realizing that it's also a relationship you work on and you build. It's not automatic. Maybe times where I felt disappointed, like with maybe you guys' reaction to something or... yeah, something along that lines, yeah.
What parts of yourself do you see in me?
I see, first of all, the compassionate part of me. You're very empathetic. I think even more than me, really. Then I also see the hardworking part, the go-getter part. Like,
I think me and Tommy got that.
You both got that. The entrepreneurial part, I see 1,000%.
Oh, yeah.
If anything, I feel like I even passed it to you rather than see it. Like you're more of an, you're a very business-minded person.
Tell me about one of your favorite memories of us.
I have a lot.
Okay,
I have a lot. Like when we go on holidays together, like when we travel together, of course.
Yeah.
Always a vibe. Dubai trip when you were young.
Oh, that's a staple memory.
Oh, that's a staple memory for sure. I love, especially because Grandy was there. My mom was there.
Yeah.
And it was the last trip we did before she died.
Yeah.
Even just when we go out, in fact, even just when we are home and we're playing, but mostly when we go out, when we have our girls out dates.
So what's something you're grateful for in our relationship?
I'm grateful that you guys see me as a friend. I'm grateful that there's nothing, absolutely nothing you guys can tell me. I love the openness, the relationship that we have, the bond that we have.
So like you were saying about our relationship, we have a very great relationship now, but we weren't always like this.
Yes, true.
So what were some things or moments that you felt like kind of helped us get to where we are?
I think with you especially is learning you. Different from me, so the way so before I used to project, but this is how I would deal with this on you. I had to learn to stop doing that And it's also helped me actually in other relationships
Yeah,
to not project what I would do.
Yeah.
And
it also makes me think that, I think subconsciously we expect that because we're mother and daughter, we should automatically understand each other.
Exactly.
But really, like,
it's
especially
you
as
still
you
have
get
to
older,
work.
you still have to learn each
you
other.
still have to learn each other.
Yeah. And it goes both ways too.
Yeah.
So what's a word of wisdom that you want to pass down to me and to me?
First off is, and I think I've told both of you this before, the world is a very cruel world. You guys need to learn to be bold, to speak up for yourself, because you only have each other. When I'm old and grey and, it's time to go, of course, you will have your partners, your children, and everybody. But it's still important for you to understand it's a very cruel world. You have to speak up for yourself a lot.
Yeah.
Stand up for yourself a lot. Stand up for each other too a lot. So, and always remember, your family is important. Family first before anything else. So, and you always make sure that your partners understand that that's my sister, your uncle Biodu, Uncle Larry, all your uncles and aunties that, that's still alive at that time. You have to just make sure that you carry on that culture of being big on family. Yeah.
So knowing the type of person I am, what tips would you have for me when I become a mom?
I would say, funny enough, I think you're going to make a fan, and I'm not just saying that because you're my daughter. I think because of the things that you've had to deal with, you would know how to understand your children in every phase of their lives.
By God's grace.
So by God's grace, and to be honest with you, I think you're going to do amazing as a mother, because you would know when to. You're not even as feisty as me, but the truth is, I think you have everything you need. You have all the tools, equipments. You have God, most importantly.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to look in the camera and leave a message for future mommy Ayo as a mom, right?
Okay.
Yes.
So, Ayomide, I know you're doing well as a mom of 3. I just want you to know I love you. I'm proud of you because I know you're making me proud. Yeah, I want you to know that, I'm still always here for you. You need advice, you need anything, you need me to babysit my grandkids. I will gladly do it. But yeah, I'm proud of you, of the mother you are, and I'm still proud of the daughter you are. Yes.
So obviously this is being filmed on Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
And I also just wanted to say, I was going to write this in a card, but I decided I'll just tell you. So I know that sometimes you feel guilty about some of the things that you weren't able to give Grandy, but I just want you to know that one of the greatest gifts you can give someone is honoring their legacy. And I think you have, in the way you've lived your life, in the hard decisions you've made, in the strength and resilience that you carry, and in how you've raised me and told me. So I don't want you to carry that guilt anymore. I want you to always remember that she's extremely proud of you. I'm extremely proud of you. I think anyone in our family, just thinking about your birthday, everybody that knows us and knows Grandy and knows you knows that you are a fitting replica of her. So I just want you to know that you're doing her legacy justice.
Okay.
And I want you to always remember that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That makes me feel good.
Yeah. 100%. Like there are days where I just think about how similar you guys are. Like it's actually insane. You're both go-getters, you're both just forces in your own ways. Maybe because you weren't able to do it in the way she did it, but you are honoring who she was, honestly. You are doing her justice.
Thank you.
You are. And I'm very sure she's very, very, very proud of you.
Yeah.
I don't want you to always remember that. So that brings us to the end of this video. Yay. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you're a mom, I hope you took some things away. If you are a daughter, I hope you took some things away as well. And wishing a very, very, very big happy Mother's Day to the expecting moms, to the already moms, to the soon-to-be moms, to the moms who are just trusting God. And, it's not just giving birth that means being a mother. Caring for somebody being there for someone, interceding on someone's behalf, praying for someone, just caring and nurturing another human being. You are a mom. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any video ideas, let me know. I got you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the subscription. We hit 100 subscribers.
Yes, that's something.
Thank you so much.
Win. Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
And we will see you all in the next one.
Video.
Bye.
Bye.